Today's opening ceremony is a watershed moment for the Ministry of Justice, Legal Affairs, and the Attorney General's chambers. The opening of this building signifies the movement from a concept to the realization of a goal to provide efficient service to the people of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. In this building, citizens and residents will engage in a one-stop shop scenario. That is, it would facilitate the ease of doing business. As of today, this edifice will house immediately the Land Registry and the Intellectual Property Departments. The Law Commission, Legal Aid, and the electoral offices will be relocated here in the not-too-distant future. This building is well placed in the heart of Bastia, and it is ideally located close to the courthouse and various law chambers. Clients of the Land Registry can easily walk over to the courthouse to access other services should the need for that arise. The government purchased this property in late 2018 from Mr. Ken Kelly, who is here with us today. The vision behind this was to expand the judicial landscape in the Federation and to start the course of action to modernize the archaic processes that still exist in the 21st century. This acquisition also aided in the reduction of the monthly sum paid in rent, housing of several departments from one ministry in the same locality, and staff having adequate space from which to operate. It also minimizes the number of places residents, citizens, and visitors must visit to access legal services. Renovations began in the first quarter of 2019 and should have been completed shortly thereafter. But due to unforeseen events, completion was only realized in the latter part of 2021. Mr. Brian Brooks of Brooks Architectural and Construction Firm was awarded the contract to renovate the structure. Thank you to the management and staff for the job done. As stated previously, the Intellectual Property Department, which processes trademarks, copyrights, and patents, is now housed in this building. That department has been in existence for some years now and has been in various locations. It has finally found a home from which to operate permanently. The Registrar of Intellectual Property, Ms. Jehan Williams, will give remarks shortly and will give an overview of the operations of her department. The establishment of the dedicated Land Registry took place in 2017. There has been many challenges since the creation of this department, but the registrar and staff have persevered, and we are here today to officially open the Land Registry. Despite the various setbacks, the Land Registry has been able to bring all of its records up to date, and the time frame for processing documents has been reduced significantly. The processed in the Land Registry are being modernized and digitized with the assistance of the government and people of China on Taiwan. With the continued support of the Republic of China on Taiwan, the Land Registry has made substantial progress in digitizing its title documents in the Land Administration Information System. This system will be demonstrated later, and I am sure you will agree that it is one which will significantly change the footprint of how matters are processed in the Land Registry. The system will transform manual operations to the user-friendly digital format. At this juncture, I must thank Ambassador Lin, the people and government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, for their continuous support and creation of a modernized Land Registry here in our Federation. Since 2019, the government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, has every year contributed hundreds of thousands of US dollars to this project, totaling more than $1 million US dollars. This sponsorship allowed for digital platform of which practitioners can conduct research from the comfort of their offices and any other remote location. It also allowed for the payment of salary for 5 persons, 1 supervisor and 4 members of staff, whose task it is to scan the documents which are integral to the search facility. The ambassador ensured that the workers receive their remuneration on time, and on their behalf, sir, we wish to say a heartfelt thank you for all your assistance in this new venture. Without your country's support, we would not be here today unveiling the LAIS. The government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis are eternally grateful to the government and people of the Republic of China, Taiwan, for its consistent assistance in development of the Federation. We take this opportunity to express thanks also to Mr. Edward Chin, local ICDF representative, who served as the project manager, Messrs. Stan Ma and Dylan Su. They are in the HiWeb company in Taiwan that also assisted with the formation of the LAIS. The Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs and the Attorney General Chambers wishes to say thank you to the Ministry of Finance and to the Ministry of Sustainable Development for overseeing this project. We also express gratitudes to Mr. Cromwell Williams, who was the former Director of Public Works Department, and also to Mr. George Gilbert and his staff of the Public Works Department for overseeing the project and ensuring that the building is intact. The Permanent Secretary and staff of Sustainable Development must also be mentioned and thanked for their oversight and advice on this project. I must thank Ms. Delia Wilson and Mr. Andre Weeks of the Ministry for their unwavering support in this project, and the members of staff of the Land Registry and Intellectual Property Departments for their support and assistance in making today a reality. To all our invited guests, those in person and those viewing via the various online platforms, I welcome you to today's proceedings and thank you for taking the time to be part of this momentous occasion. A wonderful and heartwarming welcome to one and all. And from the Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs and the Attorney General Chambers, we wish you a blessed, peaceful, and joyous Christmas. Please be safe.